Trump's convoy passes Vietnamese street. Sign in the crowd leaves POTUS speechless. President Donald Trump's 12-day trip through Asia has been a historic journey thus far. However, what happened after he landed in Vietnam on Friday took the cake. As Trump's convoy was traveling down a street in Da Nang, he spotted a sign being held by a Vietnamese man in the crowd, and it left him speechless. President Trump landed in Vietnam on Friday ahead of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit in Da Nang, marking the fourth leg of his overseas trip, which began in Japan. There, Trump met with Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, an important ally against North Korea's nuclear-crazed dictator Kim Jong-un. From Japan, Trump headed to South Korea, where he was treated to a hero's welcome. It had been speculated that there was some sort of diplomatic tension between the U.S. president and President Moon Jae-in, the leader of South Korea, but those rumors were put to bed when President Moon surprised Trump at Camp Humphreys, the U.S. military base in South Korea. After his successful stop in South Korea, Trump moved on to China. Instead of forcing the president to exit from the AS of Air Force One when he landed, which was done to Obama, the Chinese rolled out the red carpet for Trump, treating him to a full military orchestra and children who were waving American and Chinese flags. The accolades followed Trump to Vietnam on Friday, where the president was met by throngs of foreign supporters who flocked to the roadside just to get a glimpse at his presidential motorcade. In the midst of the crowd, one man stood out. He was holding the homemade sign which read, "Welcome the President, Angel, of America Donald Trump to Da Nang, Vietnam." Oddly enough, this story has not been reported by the media at all. Literally. Try searching the words on the man's sign. You'll come up dry. Indeed, these photos were buried in the bowels of the internet, and we just so happened to come across them today in the midst of our coverage of Trump's visit to Vietnam. Coincidence? I think not. If it had been Barack Obama who was hailed as the angel sent from God to save America and the world from the depths of destruction, you can bet that every news channel under the sun would be covering this story. The photos of the man's sign would have instantly gone viral. They'd have been passed around social media so much at this point that everyone would have already heard this story. But, have you seen these pictures of the sign a Vietnamese man made for Trump anywhere else? Nope. Not at the time this report was written, anyway. This is Donald Trump we are talking about, not Barack Obama, so the story has been completely buried. Please share this news about the warm welcome President Trump received in Vietnam because the media is trying to make him out to be some kind of bumbling buffoon on his overseas trip, when, in reality, he is beloved around the world.